hope you all are well this morning on this last day of September. Today is September 30th, and today in our devotional it says the God of religion. I'm going to go over the devotional, read the devotional first, and then I had this strange dream last night that maybe you all can help me with, and I'll tell you about it at the end, okay? Let's do our devotional first. The God of religion. Acts chapter 9, verse 1 and 2. Meanwhile, Saul was still breathing out murderous threats against the Lord's disciples. He went to the high priest and asked him for letters to the synagogues in Damascus, so that if he had found any there who belonged to the way, whether men or women, he might take them as prisoners to Jerusalem. Luke chapter 11, verse 42. But woe to you Pharisees, for you tithe mint and rue and every herb, and neglect justice and the love of God. These you ought to have done without neglecting the others. Acts chapter 17, verse 24. God, who made the world and everything in it, since he is Lord of heaven and earth, does not dwell in the temples made with hands. That's interesting. Ephesians chapter 2, verse 8 and 9. For by grace you have been saved through faith, and this is not your own doing. It is a gift of God, not a result of works, so that no man may boast. And James chapter 1, verse 26. If you claim to be religious, but don't control your tongue, you are fooling yourself, and your religion is worthless. And at the bottom, it says, the difference between Christianity and other beliefs is that in other religions, people must do everything in their power to come to God. With Christianity, God is reaching out to people. Be careful that the practice of religion never becomes more important than your relationship with God. Paul was an example of this, the prosecutor who became the follower. Paul knew the God of religion. Do you? So that is our devotional this morning. It is make sure that you have that relationship, because it's a relationship with Christ. It's not a religion. It's not making sure you're sitting at the church pew every Sunday and Wednesday. It's not, don't get more into the religious side, the traditional side of things, and neglect your relationship, because sometimes we can get busy doing things, and I understand, because I always feel like I don't do enough for the Lord. But sometimes we can get more involved in doing things and neglect our quiet, personal, one-on-one time with the Lord, which is the most important thing. It's more important than sitting in that church pew every service. I mean, even if they was having service every day, your one-on-one time with Christ is the most important thing, because that is your relationship, your one-on-one relationship with Him. Okay? So, don't get too busy doing things and neglect your private time with Him, your one-on-one time. Okay, that is our devotional this morning. And now I'll tell you all about my strange dream last night. Excuse me. Every time I would wake up and go back to sleep, it's like the dream would pick up right where it left off. And I'll tell you the dream. I was at this place. kind of was like a cabin, I guess. And there was people there that I knew in my dream, but I don't know who they are in real life. You know, there was like people there that I seemed to know and everything. But we heard this noise, and we all walk out on this big porch, and this noise, it's ongoing. And I kind of like step back to like the doorway, because I don't know where everybody's from, but I don't know if you know what a big elk sounds like. But in my dream, I'm thinking, oh, that is a big elk or moose or something, this noise. And like I said, it was ongoing. I kind of stepped back because it startled me a little bit. And then it just keeps going. And then I step back out, and you can tell it was a shofar blowing. And it was a long blow. And then I woke up. And then when I went back to sleep, it's like the dream just picked up, and me and these people are still in this cabin. And it's kind of a different scene because we're all sitting around, and everybody's talking about the book of, I'm probably not going to say it right, Jasher, maybe? Jasher, Japhar. I'm probably not saying it right. But it seemed important, and I know the Old Testament refers to that book, but I've never actually read that book myself. But we're all sitting around talking about that book, and it was just a strange dream. And it's one of them dreams, I don't know if you all have felt the same. It's one of them dreams that when you wake up, you feel that it's important, you know? And it's Jasher. I'm probably not even spelling it right. But maybe you all know what I mean. And if you've read that book, please comment, because I would love to know if there is something in that book that pertains to the shofar, or maybe the rapture itself. But it's really stirred my spirit this morning. I just feel that it's important. So I'll probably end up buying that book and reading it. But if you all know anything about that book, please comment and let me know, or send me an email or something, okay? It's just one of them dreams that stuck with me. And like I said, it would, every time I'd wake up, I woke up several times, but every time I'd wake up, it's like the dream just picked up right where it left off. So let me know what your thoughts are. It could be nothing. But it just, I don't know. I feel that there's something there, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. But let me know your thoughts, okay? And as always, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Like, share, and subscribe. Join me on the Disciple server. The link is also in the description box. And if I don't see you in the next video, I hope very, very soon that we hear that shofar blast, and we go to meet each other and Jesus in the clouds. Love you guys. Have a blessed day. Bye.